So, I'm about to set up and get ready to do some barbell squatting here, but I wanted to show you guys something before I do, because the other day I did barbell squats, and I thought to myself, man, I don't really, like training at a home gym, you don't really have everything a commercial gym has, obviously, and so I don't necessarily have a way to directly warm up or train my adductors and abductors. And obviously you want to train everything, even smaller muscles and things you won't think about like that. So I just wanted to show you guys a way to warm those up with an exercise ball. Pretty cheap. I think I got this for like $7 or less, something like that. So pretty much lay on your back. If you have a mat, you're gonna want to lay that down. And then once you're laying down, you just put this between your legs and you squeeze it. Okay? You just squeeze it. I'm obviously not gonna film me doing that for too long. And then, shoot, probably should have got this ready before I started, but that's okay. Walked over there and I had one right next to me the whole time. That's okay. For this, works better if you have the monster bands that you see the women fitness influencer women using or whatever, but you get this band, put it on your legs. You're probably gonna have to double band it unless you have one of those big monster bands. But it's a pretty simple thing. Then you lay down and you just pull them apart. That'll work your abductors. And you can do that to help yourself warm up before you do squats or like lunges or whatever. Even if you just want to do that for recovery after you squat to help stretch everything out, or really anything that you're going to do lower body. If you got sprints or anything that day and you just want everything feeling good, you can try those out if you work out from home, or if you have a gym with the machines where you just sit on them and move, then go to town on those. But yeah, it's just good to get everything warmed up so you can avoid injury, and that's just a way to do it. If you don't have thousands of dollars for those machines, you can get a $7 exercise ball, and I don't know if these came in a pack of 2 or not, but I have 2 of them, and they probably weren't that expensive. I think they were like $13 for a pack of 2. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper than buying a machine, and if you don't like going to commercial gyms, it'll save you some money and keep everything healthy for you. So another tip I have actually that I thought of during my workout is actually for hitting depth in squats. I know a lot of beginners, and even sometimes people who've been training for a long time, you just have trouble doing it. And I mean, obviously, you could do a box squat, but a lot of the times you see people doing box squats and they're higher up anyway. But a good thing that you can do to hit depth, or at least to practice hitting depth, that I like to do sometimes, is setting up a band across your safety bars. Now, obviously, for this, you will have to lower your safety bars a bunch, and you just, make sure it's nothing that's gonna give you too much help, or really any help at all when you're squatting it. But you set up the safety bars on a lower, on a lower setting, and you set a band across, and you squat until you hit the band, and that's when you know to come back up. And I'll just set this up here real quick and give you guys a demonstration. So, obviously, go down to a lighter weight that you know for a fact you can handle. If you have a training partner or you have another way to set these up, then by all means, do it with a heavier weight. If you know what I mean. As long as you know you're going to stay safe. But you just set yourself up like you would for a normal squat, and everything's the same. It's just when you squat down onto the band, and then that's how you know when to come back up. And it's a good thing to do at the beginning of your workout. And also if you just have days where you do maybe like plyometrics or more cardio-based stuff or just stretching or anything, you can try this even with no weight at all. It's just something to help practice get your depth. When you squat down, butt touches the band, come back up. Butt touches, come back up. And it's similar to a box squat, but for a box squat, when you get here, all the pressure gets taken off your knees and everything, it gets put onto your back, and it's a little different. But for this, you just squat down, hit the band, back up. And it's just an easy trick for making sure that you get your depth on your squats, and it's just something that I thought I should share with you guys.